So I received a request for help on this word scramble worksheet. This worksheet was the alternative assignment for students who do not have either an instrument at home or a practice log. So this is not for every student. If you're like, I've never seen this in my life, shut this video off now and go practice your instrument. So for the people that do have this worksheet though, the word scramble at first, it seemed really kind of complicated, but honestly, if you start opening your mind up to all the things that are music related, like it should be easier. So like I'm going to do the ones that were really hard for me. So like, for instance, I looked at this at first and man, it took me a while to be like, what is this? So I'm going to do half. When I see an I, G, and N, normally when you do word scrambles, that might mean that there's an ing ending. So I'm going to tell you right now, that's ending. So you just need to figure out what musical term could possibly go with ending. I think you could probably figure it out based on the letters that are there. Another one that gave me a hard time. This one was one. Hold on, right there, number 8. Because it's not normally one that you would see. I'm trying to remember what that one was now. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, huh. Let me come back to it. Maybe I'll remember. This one might be one you'd be like, well, what does that mean? Well, if you think about the beam, or like a beam that you do like the measure break beam they can use, that's a kind of a tricky one because you might not used to hearing that term. Another one might be number 2, flag, like the flag on an 8th note. So like that part of the note. Oh, actually beam, more so than splitting the measures, is actually more like this. This beam. I still can't remember what that is. Give me 1 second. So I wrote it down someplace else and I grabbed my other sheet. So this one you would have trouble with as well. It would have been upbeat, so I'm going to give you that one. It's like a freebie. The rest of these I think you can figure out. Like, just think about notes. Like, what are notes? Think about endings. Think about, let me see if there's anything else here that you might not know. Think about beat. That's a good word that might be helpful to you. If you still are having trouble and you're like, I cannot absolutely figure this out, like, just let me know. Second half of this is pretty easy. Write 8th notes to equal the value of the note given in each example. The big thing here is you got to remember, one of these is equal to 1/2. If you do this, this is equal to 1. So if I did the first one, I need 4 beats. So 1/2 and 1/2 is 1 beat. 1/2 and 1/2 is 2 beats. 1/2 and 1/2 is 3 beats. 1/2 and 1/2 is 4 beats. Then you have to bar it together. So you just need to know the values of your notes. So this is very helpful. Knowing how long these are is going to be helpful to you. Here's another hard one. This one. This is normally 1.5 beats. And you can actually write the value first and then figure it out. So that means you have to go 1.5. So that one might be tricky for you. The very bottom, write 8 rests to equal the value of the rest given in each example. So this one, that's a 1/2 rest. So that means I need, there's an 8th rest, 1, 2. That's equal 1. 1, 2, 2. So that's what your answer should look like. So then you just have to figure out the rest. So just the big thing here is remembering that this is equal to 1/2. Okay? If you have any other questions about this, just let me know. Yeah, I mean, that should help you out quite a bit though. Thank you.